Hello, everybody. Welcome to Enter the Show. Today, we're reacting to Kratos versus Asura. Alrighty.
Kratos versus Asura.
The Ghost of Sparta versus the Wrathful Destructor. Because sometimes you just want to punch a god in the face. He's Wiz, I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Yep. In the beginning, the Primordials waged war across existence. A series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
Boom! Now that's what I call a Big Bang.
From Ceto's death, the oceans would flow. From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth. Thus, the world itself was born from violence.
Starting the whole messy cycle, Uranus was overthrown by his Titan son, Kronos, who was overthrown by his Olympian son, Zeus, who battled his own son, Kratos.
What?
Kratos.
As a classic bastard.
As a classic, what?
Child of Zeus.
Child of Zeus. Okay, whatever. Alright, species, part god, part mortal. Age, 1,000 years old. Plus. He's higher. Wow. 7 feet, 8 inches? That's his old age. When he was, like, younger. He got shorter. Aliases, Ghost of Sparta, God of War, Marked Warrior, likes Atreus, Olives, Mimir, his family.
That's a lie. Remember, he had an affair.
I have no idea. I mean, yes, I know. Okay. Dislikes selfish gods, sliding puzzles. Sackboy doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, so Sackboy is the... Yeah.
Kratos was left among Spartan mortals, far exceeding all among him. He became a fierce warrior, winning many a battle, until finally cornered by ruthless barbarians.
Ares, destroy these guys who are kicking my ass, and my life is yours. A deal was made, and Kratos was joined at the bone with the Blades of Chaos, a set of chain swords, and basically a badass whirlwind of flame and steel.
But Ares had a scheme. While doing work for his god, Kratos accidentally murdered his own family, permanently marked by the ashes of his wife and daughter. He was, forevermore, the Ghost of Sparta.
So, he was kinda understandably really pissed off. Time for a new god of war. The gods were crapping their togas in fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all of them. And got some new gear out of it, too.
With Poseidon's trident and Icarus...
You got that.
Weapons, Greek arms of Sparta, barbarian hammer, blade of Artemis. I forget who Artemis is.
Mm-hmm.
Blade of Chaos, Blade of Olympus. Okay, I've heard about that one. Eyes of Atlantis, Gauntlets of Zeus, Golden Fleece, Head of... Do I say the...
I don't know, man. Just try your best. Because I suck.
It's because it's not spelled correct. Ariel. Head of Medusa, Icarus wings, Poseidon, Trident, Scourge of Arene, Spear of Destiny, Sun Shield, Typhoon's Bane, and more. I mean, he had Destiny, right? So, Norse, Leviathan, Axe, Drafnir, Spear, Relics, Sword, Hilt, Tails, Men's, and more. Shields. Dauntless Shield, Guardian Shield, Onslaught Shield, Shatterstar Shield, Stone Wall Shield. Well, I mean, doesn't matter. Rage, Spartan Rage, Valor, and Wrath.
His wings, Kratos dominated both sea and sky.
So he dominates both sea and sky with the trident and the wings. The head of a Medusa is going to be a very difficult one because it turns anything into stone.
Can he just get mad and get out of there?
Oh, sorry, yeah, maybe. Go.
He also has a tendency to carry powerful severed heads, like Medusa's.
And the claws of Hades could steal souls, even the soul of Hades himself. Should have thought that one through, man.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a match for Kratos.
Does Asura have a
Nor was
sword?
Helios, the sun god capable of moving stars and spreading light across the entire underworld.
He
Ah.
fought Atlas, the Titan of Strength, who broke the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his grandpappy Kronos failed to stop him. You know, the guy who overthrew the primordial that punched the universe into existence.
Causing shockwaves that moved over a quadrillion times faster than light. A frankly incomprehensible feat.
Then there's
That's not
Daddy
good.
Zeus.
Who proved a serious challenge.
That's
Until
awesome.
Kratos drew perhaps his ultimate weapon, the Blade of Olympus.
It can make tornadoes, lightning, force fields. Oh, and it can stab the hell out of you. It siphons godly energy and can pull enough to even kill Zeus. Like father, like son.
Even while Kratos ultimately released hope across the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Like a badass, he was unstoppable. Non-stop killing and sex and even more killing. And
So-
yet, he couldn't be any more depressed.
His wife and daughter were still gone.
Mhm.
What was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife. Good start, buddy.
Kratos had a new lease on life, but he could not escape his past mistakes.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the toughest task he ever undertook, especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Damn
Rest in
it,
peace.
not again! But hey, it wasn't Kratos' fault this time. And Faye left the tools he'd need to keep the boy safe, including the Leviathan axe.
Far from the whirling rage of the Blades of Chaos, the Leviathan axe was deliberate and mighty. The Leviathan
serious?
axe was deliberate and mighty, said to rival Mjolnir itself.
Sorry for the
Or
boy.
wishes
Hey,
Mjolnir
hey,
was
hey.
as cool as this
Mjolnir?
axe. It's imbued.
Mjolnir, God of Thunder.
Yeah, it's blurry for some reason. Yeah, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir, brother.
Guys, I'm sorry.
It's
I can't do anything.
it's Thor's hammer. His axe matches that.
There you go.
It passes through complete electricity from the sky. Come on
With
now.
ice magic and a poison even the gods fear. It can be summoned to Kratos' hand from a distance, and it even shatters souls.
Kratos may have once been a sword of vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Aesir.
Too bad he just can't help but get in trouble with gods. But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner strength with magical properties.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up heals himself. That
Crazy.
seems like the opposite of what should happen.
Not all anger is problematic, and Kratos wields plenty of new weapons and relics to channel his rage through.
Like the Draupnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and blast it back. He even has relics and
Hey,
magic that can
hey.
warp
Anger is an energy.
Exactly. It's one of my forces.
Naturally, he contested with the strongest of the Norse gods, including the god of thunder, Thor,
I
who
could
was
not
powerful
have
enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the
Asura
world
Death.
serpent Jormungandr at the same time.
Oh, and that fire giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr, the rain god, held off Ragnarok for a considerable time on his own, and the sheer power of Ragnarok shook
Whoa.
Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the world tree, which is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation among its boughs. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree.
So it's kind of like Kratos lives in a really, really, really big treehouse.
In his quest to free the Norse world,
Did we
Kratos
read last time?
reclaimed
Go.
old weapons by reckoning with his past.
Yes, we read last time.
Okay. Killed most of the Greek pantheons. Alright. Pantheons? Climbed out of the underworld after dying.
Hey,
Forced Atlas to hold up the universe forever. Kills Kronos, who overthrew the creator of the
Wait,
Greek
stop.
universe.
stop right there. They said that Kratos can hold it with one hand. And he had to use two.
No.
Yeah, huh?
I don't think they didn't say
Is
Kratos.
that Kratos?
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Go back. I did.
Even
No.
taking up
Let me
a
just read this
reign of
first.
Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually.
Go.
We gotta go all the way back.
That's on you.
That's you because you're the one that played it. I can't read the last words. Released hope into the Greek and Norse realms.
Yeah, that's hard.
Survived being thrown across the planet.
Okay, that's not that.
Darn, dang. That's a lot of durability. Concealed with reconciled with his past to become a better god. Defeated Atlas, Hercules, Zeus, Thor, Odin. So he did defeat a lot of gods. What did Asura defeat? Fought Shovel Knight to a standstill. Alright, go back to when they said...
Hey, what's a Shovel Knight?
It's a knight that holds a shovel.
Wait.
No, that's not it.
Shut up. Remember 620.
Oh, no, not 6:20. Just go 6 minutes. Right there.
Right here?
Yeah. No. No, keep going. Not that way. No, that's not it. It's somewhere near.
Let's just start it right here.
No, it's not. It's not there. Because that's telling us about this version of Kratos.
So it's backwards.
Right there, just...
Let's do this.
Perseus or Hercules were a match for Kratos, nor was Helios, the sun god capable of moving stars and spreading light across the entire underworld.
He fought Atlas, the titan of strength, who broke the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
And he can do it. No, read the novelization.
You know, to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand.
Stop. There you go. Kratos grown as Atlas reached up with a hand large enough and strong enough to balance the world itself to crush him. He was caught between thumbs and forefinger. No, it's Atlas reached up with a hand large enough.
Okay, but wait.
Atlas
it's
did.
The same thing because he beat him to force him to do that. Forever.
Wait, hold on, stop. Kratos grown. Groaned. As Atlas reached up with a... Why would I ever trust a servant? Jesus. Hold on. So, Kratos was caught between his thumb... Okay. Large enough and strong enough to balance the world itself to crush him. To crush Kratos, and he survived that. That's crazy. But he didn't lift it. He didn't lift it. No, he lifted it.
It doesn't matter. He still got this freaking entire universe pillar on him.
Great.
Come on.
That's... I don't know if... with 6 minutes. Just go 6 minutes. I don't know what Asura's gonna do. 6 minutes.
Even better, he actually got to be a decent dad. And now the boy is a man and also a bear.
Kratos made a lifetime of mistakes, but this future would be different. He'd be more than he was in the past. Not just a god of war, but a leader, a father, and a defender. A god of hope.
Fine.